Hello everybody, my name is Connor and welcome back to Noble Asta TCG, where I post my games, learn from my misplays, and count on your feedback to grow. Today we are playing green purple Luffy into red black Koby. Both of these decks did get a little bit of something in the PRB2, and I am not really familiar with what Koby does at this point. I know the new Koby, the 4-drop Koby, is something that he is going to utilize. I don't think he'll be utilizing Law, but both really good cards. Speaking of good cards, my opponent is going to go ahead and start with a search with Peacock, and while he does that, I'm going to remind you guys, shameless plug, if you want to go the extra mile to support me, you can head to 1000 Noble, you can join the YouTube membership, or you can go to duelingguard.com/Clover Crew. There we go, the shortest shameless plug ever. We are going to go ahead, play down the when you're at sea, you fight against pirates, and search the top 3. We're going to grab the new Zoro. Basically, if you rest, it's a 2K, which is nice. And that's why the main reason why we grabbed it. But if something gets rested, if it gets rested, we can rest something else instead. I grabbed it because it's a 2K. Our second when you're at sea fight against pirates is gonna find us a Sanji and putting us. We are online. I'm going to go ahead and pass the turn after that, passing it back to Koby with 3 Dawn. Gonna see what he wants to do here. Don't think he has a ton of options. Is gonna go ahead, play the 3-cost blocker Borsalino, swing 5 at lead, and we'll take that. And look at that, another Sanji and pudding, drawing into our 6-drop Luffy. For Dawn, we do have Stage and another Searcher. Really, lots of Searchers in this opening hand. This is a mulligan hand as well. Nami, gonna go ahead, search the top 5, get anything that's not a Nami. Straw Hat that's not a Nami. Yeah, I can't grab that. Hopefully I remember. I think I do. Do I really grab that? That is a mistake. My bad, I'm not supposed to be grabbing Namis off of Nami Searchers, which is kind of annoying, but we are going to go ahead, play our illegal card here, searching the top. I think we would have been fine grabbing the Zoro Juro. And in this search, I think we're going to grab either the 2K Sanji or a Gum Gum Giant. Nope, we are going to grab another 2K. Just going to do our best to keep our bodies alive. Tapping 1 to play the stage to draw into another 2K. And swinging 5 at lead. Going to go ahead and take that and we'll pass a turn. We do have a good amount of counter in hand, of course. Have some events that we don't have the Dawn for, but I don't think we really need the Dawn up at this moment. Nothing too crazy on the board. Kuzan is going to come down, milling the top 3 of his deck, getting a Koby, a Kuzan, and I believe that's a I'm going to be a Navy officer. Swinging 6 at lead, and I'm thinking about giving him a 2K. I do have a lot, but we are going to go ahead and take and get another 2K. Our hand is looking massive at this point, but we are at 5 Dawn. We're at 6 Dawn, that magical number. We're going to tap 5 of that Dawn to play Sanji and Pudding, and of course we are at 6 Dawn while my opponent is at 5, so no draw, unfortunately. Gonna buff the Sanji and Pudding's cost just in case, and then leader ability. Gonna -2, restand 2, and get 1 back as active, becoming a 6K body. Getting the buggy from off screen to symbolize that I'm a 6K leader, just to make things a little easier. And trying to figure out what I want to do here. We're gonna go ahead, swing 7 at lead, see if we can get maybe a maybe get that Borsalino blocker, get another life. We'll see. Looks like we're going to get a 2K and a 1K. Pretty good option there, and we'll go ahead and pass turn with 3 Dawn up. Now, I am hoping that my Sanji and Pudding will stay alive here, but it's not likely versus Koby, and yep, there is the honesty impact, just going to annihilate my Sanji and Pudding with extreme prejudice. Gonna go ahead and swing 6 at lead, 2K with the Uso Hachi there, 5 into Nami, and we'll let her go. That is fine. Getting another demonic aura Not really what I want to see here. But we are, I believe, at 7 Dawn now, I think. Which means it is the perfect time for the Luffy Taro into our next Sanji and Pudding. We're gonna do our best to see if we can keep Sanji and Pudding on board. We're at equal Dawn, so we are going to go ahead and draw getting another stage, which is pretty nice. Gonna buff the Sanji there, the Sanji and Pudding. -2, restand 2, get 1 active, 6k Luffy. And we have a couple of options. We could swing another 7, we could swing 6. I think I'm gonna swing another 7 into the Kuzan, just trying to clear that body off the board. I want him gone. Fingers crossed. And yep, Kuzan is going to go, which is good for us. And we'll just go ahead and pass. Now, hoping he doesn't have another Honesty impact to remove the Sanji and Pudding.
You mean? Well.
But we'll see. I mean, lots of ways to remove Sanji and Pudding in the Koby deck. I think Borsalino can rest to have him attack actives. And he's actually going to go ahead, play down Doll, -6,000 by... -6,000 to the Sanji and Pudding, making it a 1,000 power body. And rest that Borsalino, as I was saying, to allow his leader to swing into active characters. Pretty unfortunate here. The almost 7 into 1. Really want to make sure that Sanji and Pudding is a goner. Yep, 7 into 1 it looks like. And as much as I would love to keep this alive, I don't think I can. Gonna go ahead, tap 3 for another Borsalino and pass turn. Look at that, we top deck another Sanji and Pudding. So hopefully third time is the charm. Hopefully that it will be able to stick. And let's see what we can do here. 5, yep, there is the Sanji and Pudding drawing into another stage. Gonna go ahead, use stage to buff the Sanji and Pudding, play down another stage just to drawing into the new Luffy. Luffy, not very useful at this point, but I like the card. It's still nice in there. Gonna go ahead, leader ability -2, restand 2, and get 1 back active with the Sanji and Pudding. And trying to figure out what I want to do here. I think that there's... Yeah, okay, so I go ahead, buff the Luffy Taro, play down another stage just to draw. I want more counter. And here I'm actually going to swing 3 into the Borsalino that's rested. I'm going to try and clear that body, and we do get that off the field. 6 at lead. He is going to go ahead and take that, and then an 8 at lead. Looks like another take, getting him down to 1 life. Pretty good. We are at 2 Dawn standing. No Gum Gum Giants in our hand, I think. We do have Demon Aura, which is pretty nice. But yeah, no Giants. I'm running, I think I'm running 3 or 4 Demon Aura right now, and I feel like you can really see. So the Helmeppo is going to come down, which is a bit unfortunate for us, but I am thinking about playing that 6-cost Luffy now that we, see that he's at 1 life. He has 2 blockers, but we have a pretty good sized board. If we can keep our board alive, I think we're doing okay. And he did end up pitching a 2K for the Helmeppo play, so I'm thinking, okay, I want to protect my board, and then we can potentially play 6-cost Luffy and go for the win here. So good amount of counter in our hand with all of that cycling. The Koby coming down. Now this Koby is the promo Koby. Is going to make his leader a 7k, which I do forget about. Yeah, on opponent's turn, -3,000, but it's not going to stay on the field because it came out with Helmeppo, but it is going to when attacking, make his leader a 7k leader, which is definitely a little tough. Gonna go ahead and use the Borsalino to make it so Koby can attack active. Kujaku going to get popped to give that Koby an extra power there, an extra 1000 power. And if he swings at Face, I've got the Demon Auras for days. If he swings at Sanji and Pudding, I may or may not be able to protect it. So he is going to swing at Sanji and Pudding, and I'm thinking about giving him the 3 2Ks, and I do. I give him 3 2Ks to protect the Sanji and Pudding. No Dawn up. Going to go 5 into life. Oh no, he's 7, excuse me, 7 into life. I'll take that, and then the Helmeppo is going to swing into the Nami just to get it off the field. And then goodbye Koby. He's going to the bottom of the deck due to Helmeppo effect. And now I'm thinking he's got 1 life. He doesn't have any Dawn up, and he doesn't have a lot of cards in hand. I think here and he is a 7k lead, which is something I do forget here. But I will go ahead and tap 6 to play the Rush Luffy. We'll go ahead and leader ability -2, restand 2, and get 1 active. Now I have to think, okay, do I want a Demon Aura now? He's low in hand size. I think he has maybe 1 card in hand. But we do go ahead, swing an 8, and get a 2k out of hand. So now I'm thinking we might be in trouble here. I did forget. I think I would have swung 9, I think, if I remembered he was a 7k. But it's okay. We'll swing it 7 to meet, and I think that is a 1k, and I think he's actually out of cards in hand if I remember correctly. And I think I'm thinking about how do I swing here. We're gonna go ahead and swing 8 into the Helmeppo, and we do get the block, so we'll swing 7. Am I swinging in Helmeppo? I think so. Okay, yes, I am swinging at Helmeppo. 7 at Helmeppo. Pass turn with 3 Dawn up. Okay, 2 cards in hand at this point, so just wanted to try and get that hand size low. And another Helmeppo is going to come out, which is pretty unfortunate. Drawing 1 card in hand. Helmeppo going to grab the 8 cost Koby, I believe. Yep. And let's see here. I think I have enough counter to keep most of my board alive, depending on what happens here. Granted, I feel like, yeah, I feel like I have enough counter to keep my board alive, and I think I need to keep my board alive to go for game next turn, because he's got 1 card in hand, 1 blocker, and 1 life. As long as I can live, I think we are sitting pretty good. So take hits to my life, keep my bodies alive. I think that's the play. We also do have another 6 cost Luffy. So if our 6 cost Luffy can stay on the board this turn, we could drop another one and be in a pretty good spot, I think. Thinking about how he wants to swing there. Going to go ahead and swing, I think that's 11 into Luffy. And put some cards at the bottom of his deck. And yeah, I can't really protect the 11 into Luffy. 7 into Sanji and Pudding gets a 1k. Another 7 into Sanji and Pudding is going to get another 1k. And then 7, I believe 8, I will give him a 2k there. So doing a decent job keeping our board alive. And if we draw into another Sanji and Pudding, but at this point I think we just drop our second 6 cost Luffy and go for game. So yeah, that is what we're gonna do. We're gonna go ahead, tap 6, trying to organize the board a bit. Drop Luffy. Gonna go ahead, leader ability -2, or you stand to get 1 active. And we are a 6k leader now, so trying to figure out how exactly we want to do this. We're gonna go ahead and start 7. I believe he is a 6k leader. We're gonna get a 2k. Yes, he is 6 because of the Koby, and he has no cards in hand, and so I'm just going to tap 4 and play the demonic aura to rest the Borsellino blocker. We'll swing 7 at lead. He'll go ahead and take, and we'll swing 8 at lead, and that is game. So pretty lucky that we have the other 7 cost Luffy. Pretty lucky that we were just sitting on the demonic auras. I feel like I'm often just kind of sitting on at least 1 demonic aura with this deck, but yeah, honestly, deck felt really great to play. I'm really enjoying this deck, as you guys can probably gather, because it's the only thing I've been playing for the past week. But yeah, pretty fun deck. So that's gonna do it from me, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys liked this video, hit that like button down below. It helps me out more than you could ever know. Go ahead and subscribe if you are new, and I will see you guys in the next video. I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day.
すぐに片付けますのでご安心を。おらー、これじゃあキリがねえ。麦わら